of all, how was your travel? How are you?
Get over here, Nick.
Right, welcome in everyone, welcome into another session. Hope everyone's having a brilliant start to the week as Bitcoin revisits that end of level boss at 100k. Let the battle in the books commence. Right, that's enough of that. Let's have a look at where we've come from and where we are going. So a brilliant week of trading so far. We're going to have a look at the technical levels in TradingView. We're going to have a look at all the decent order flow in the TRDR console. Grab a link below for a free trial for the TRDR Trader console. But first of all, let's just have a quick look at where we have come from and where we are going. So if you've been following along this week, we try and provide you with as much data as we possibly can, staying dynamic in the market. No wild moon boy speculation from us here. Okay, we are traders. Yeah, we are traders. We will follow the data wherever it takes us. So last video and on the last live session, not looking for shorts. If you caught up with us on the live session, so we put a video out on Tuesday. Why do we put a video out on Tuesday? Well, I like to see the Monday range form. I like to see a little bit more data in the market, and then we'll make our dynamic decision making from there. Okay, from Tuesday morning's video, we were not looking for shorts. Okay, pullbacks, yeah, absolutely fine, but we weren't looking for shorts. As we entered the live stream later on in the US session on Tuesday, we were looking at a sweep of the Monday low, and it was really nice to see that we got this sweep on the Monday low, okay, on that live session. And what I was saying to the guys is, not bothered about shorting this little pullback here. I think the Sunday short was very, very valid. A liquid Sunday market, absolute wealth of perps, sell pressure there. Very, very valid short, okay? But you had to appreciate you then came into the range lows on a higher time frame trend. Okay, Monday, little bit of a choppy market. What was the best risk reward? Long, okay, and you could have looked to long some alts with it as well. The Monday lows, okay, Monday lows, and we got an instant bounce up within half an hour. So very, very nice. Hope everyone caught us on the live session and played that one with us. Okay, and then there we are. So later on in the day, I said this is where your weekend bears are sleeping, okay, from those shorts on the illiquid market over the weekend, and we went and took the bears out. And then what we've got since then, I'm sure everybody can appreciate, onwards and upwards. We're just tackling 99k now, okay, 99k, 100k. Not much selling pressure on the charts right now. So I was even posting that one yesterday saying, look, or wherever it was, I think I aimed for one. That was yesterday. Okay, so perps were dropping more pressure in yesterday, and they actually dropped some sells in at 97k as well. Just showing you these charts on Twitter quickly because I've got them all posted here. We'll jump into the pure raw data in TradingView and TRDR console in a second. Stay with us. But posted this yesterday, and that was the main goal for me. Not quite 100k. I think that is just a psychological level right now. It's meaningless, to be honest, unless you actually get some selling on there, okay? But FOMC yesterday, yeah, bit of choppiness, but this was your end goal, I believe, and there was a lot of spot orders up there. So we got there, okay? So this morning, wake up, brilliant, you know. I wasn't really prepared to battle in the books and look for shorts until we got up there. So had a nice sleep last night, woke up this morning, couple of espressos, fresh look at the market that we're going to do with you today, and here we are. This is our next challenge, this is our next battle. So despite the fact we're looking at potential TP on longs and, you know, possible hedge shorts, it doesn't mean we're just going to action it. You know, I'm not just going to market order short in here, or, you know, stick some resting limit bids, offers, should I say, in the market and start shorting the market down. I need to see the data. So that's what we're going to do right here, right now. First of all, let's drop into TradingView and have a look at those TA levels. TradingView then, guys, very, very quickly, we can keep this nice, clean and quick. Stock market, little bit mixed after the FOMC yesterday. Absolutely no change in rates. We'll let Big DT and J Powell fight that out amongst themselves. Let's concentrate on our magic internet money. Okay, daily chart, here we go. So we can just see the range we've been involved in there. Range in a high time frame trend up. Okay, we've been trending up since everyone was calling for lower on the 9th of April. Don't forget the Jim Cramer and everyone was calling for a Black Monday, absolute giga nuke. What happens? Nothing. We move up. here we are, range, trend. We're just now coming to the daily order block we looked at on the last video, okay, 99k, around 99k, top of the order block, 99.5, okay, so little bit of a battle potential here, okay. We're going to have a look at the order flow in a second. And we can just see we've now, and this has always been the case for the last 2 weeks, to be honest, was we've blasted back up. Okay, we've revisited this old daily range here, yeah, and it was always the case of hold this level, which is the old range value area low, okay, at 93, call it 93.2, hold that level for potential to move onwards and upwards, and here we are, okay. Key level next, obviously the daily order block, old range value area high, where does that come in? 101k, okay, 100k, pure psychological level. Let's just have a look at that 4-hour chart then. I think we need to concentrate on these higher time frame levels at the minute, okay. So we got the sweep. We got the sweep of the Monday low. I've deleted those levels now. Gap boys have been left in the dust. Okay, we got that sweep. We bounced back up. Let me just zoom in a little bit there. Nice clean chart for you today. We bounced back up, okay. Little bit of comeback, FOMC, and what do you look for? Okay, you look for this zone to hold. So depending on where you pull your fixed range from, you're not going to come back to the exact dollar and hit this zone, but you blast through after this, almost not really a swing failure pattern, but you failed back over the weekend, okay, and then into this zone, back up, down, hold this zone, monthly, weekly VWAP, onwards and upwards, okay. So right here, right now, we've got a daily order block, 4-hour order block. Really, we need to look at the TRDR console and see what order flow. Is there any selling in here? Are the sellers going to get aggressive, or are we simply going to float up? Let's jump into that right now.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
TRDR Trader Console, guys. Grab a link from below for a free trial. If you need a little bit more in-depth education on the way I use the console, jump into the Academy section. Lots of free stuff in there, and the Art of Data-Driven Market Analysis course with access to the private Discord as well for a little bit more insights or one-on-one help if you need it. So let's present you with an ultimately fresh Bitcoin chart on the 15-minute basis, looking at top levels, looking at the bid ask. What are we seeing here? This is our next battleground, end of level boss, as I call it in the video game world, okay. What I want to see is, if we're going to hold this level, is nice and simple. I want to see aggressive selling on this level. Am I seeing it right here, right now? No, I'm not, okay. So I need to review the price action in the coming hours, maybe into the US session. Thursday today, okay, so maybe this takes until Friday even. You know, maybe we grind this supply out. We hit some more aggressive supply into Friday, and then people go risk off. What I'm going to show you is there are a lot of resting limit orders up here, okay? But until they fill, or until the selling gets aggressive, I don't think you need to do a lot now, okay? Just observe the price action up here. What else would I be looking for? We'd be looking for some bearish divergences in here as well, okay? So it was interesting that pre-FOMC, the volume dropped right off, okay? So volume was rising, but we got some negative funding there, but volume was dropping right off. I was interested to see, if we put this higher high in, do we then build some bearish divergences? I think we need to confirm bearish divergences. They're not quite confirmed yet, I would say, okay? So we need to confirm those maybe in the next few hours. If we do, with that aggressive selling, then yes, we'll have a look at TP longs. Maybe we'll hedge some short positions. Open interest rising as well. Funding, it'd be nice to see that rise up a little bit as well. So let's just go to a full window and review that. So from that Monday low sweep, we had our bullish divergences, didn't we? Okay, so perpetuals, spot, low open interest. We were not looking for shorts in this zone. We were looking for potential to long it back up, or confirmation. If you long from lower, all good in the hood. Then you got some confirmation with these bullish divergences. What do you see here? Retail traders getting short into these lows, range lows. If you're unfamiliar with trading ranges, jump in the academy, okay? Yeah, short in the range lows, disgusting behavior. What do they get? They get punished, okay? So here we are now. So let's have a quick look at the bid ask, okay? And what I'm going to show you is resting limit orders all on the 100k from various exchanges. Spot market first, Binance Spot, 100k, but not much selling on it. Look at your ratios here, not much selling, okay? Bitstamp, we'll have a look at them. Bitstamp have been bidding this up. They want 105k. Coinbase Pro, 100k, but again, no particular selling on it. Gemini Twins, 100k again. Kraken, not a lot from them. Kraken USDT, not sure which does the bigger volume out of those two. 100k again. Just resting limit orders though. I need to see some aggressive selling on this zone with my bearish divergences to then say, okay, this is it, we're done and dusted, let's short this back down. Okay, Coin M, just to have a quick look at, they have been bidding it up, so that's been nice. They've been on the right side of the market. And Binance Perps, interesting that yesterday, let me go to a quick 5 minute, yesterday they actually got on FOMC, they actually got a little bit aggressive on the sell side there, so taking profit or trying to hedge short positions in there. Nothing wrong with that, I would say, whatsoever, but it's got to be a light trade. Why is it got to be a light trade? You're in a trending market, you've broke out in the range, and your bigger depths are in control on the bid side. All right, guys, so yeah, nice market to be trading at the minute. Very nice technical levels. I've even created myself a fresh new little template to concentrate on BTC, so I am not sure if I've completed this yet, but it's just pure clean top levels. Okay, so absolute clean pure top levels with the alerts on there also. Okay, so alerts log overlay, I get to see when I get a BTC diamond alert or whatever on here, and I just thought I'd keep it very simple, because if you're familiar with the Volume King template that I've got, okay, I do have the retail traders in there also. I actually don't give a flying fuck about what they're doing, to be honest. So it's nice to see when they do short lows, but it doesn't matter to me really. I've kind of made my decision and my plan before then, you know, really. If you joined the last video, if you joined the last live, it was, do we sweep the Monday lows with bullish divergences and move up, not looking for shorts. Okay, so cherry on the cake if you see retail traders get short and maybe get some negative funding, but I just thought I'd create myself a new little template. Okay, so 100k and over, volume, spot, perpetuals, okay, in the red and green there. LS ratio faded out in the back, because again, it's just part of the recipe, it's not the be all and end all. Okay, and then open interest, so low open interest in the white, red open interest when it gets a little bit overheated, like it does here, you know. So what am I looking at right here, right now on this template? Okay, if the supply gets very juicy, you know, and starts attacking price levels, then I'm looking for volume to come right off as we've got that high open interest. Okay, one thing to say about the open interest, when you get these bigger moves, when you get these breakouts, open interest is always going to zoom up. Yeah, there's a battle in the books, contracts flying in and out left, right and center, open interest is going to be high, so it's just one part of the puzzle. When I'm happy with this template, I'll share it with you. Can we go over it with the on the live session a little bit later anyway, so join us there. We will be live in the US session. We'll have a look at the datas out together. Okay, don't get over bullish up here. Don't get overexcited. You should have been getting overexcited down there or even lower. Not a time to get excited. Stay dynamic. Follow the data wherever it leads you. Okay, links below for a free trial for the Trader Console. Join us in the live session. I'll drop a link for that soon. Cheers, guys.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?